Okay, guys, we're joined by a former Loughborough College student. I'll let you introduce yourself and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Vic Jones. I am now a paramedic with East Midlands Ambulance Service in Leicestershire.
Perfect. So, Vic, you was with the college back in 2015,
It was 2015.
and you did the BTEC Sports Science. That's correct, isn't it?
Yeah, sports science.
Good grades?
Yeah, they were all right.
And that allowed you to go on to, where did you do your paramedic science training then?
I went to university. I went to Northampton Uni to do
Okay.
a foundation degree.
Okay, perfect. And then that's allowed you to go into be a paramedic now.
Yep, straight into it.
So, what's your memories at Loughborough College then? What's your memories from the course? How did it help for this role now that you're in?
Well, with Loughborough College, I originally went to Loughborough College because I was bad. I went with a mindset because I was a lot older than everyone to sort of go, not make friends, and just sort of just get the qualifications.
Yeah.
That's the job. But actually, I made so many friends. It was actually really good. The age meant nothing really in the end. But no, it was really good. It was hard.
Yeah.
College was hard. Don't get me wrong. Essay after essay. Come on. But no, it was good. It was a good experience and massively helped to get into uni. Like I said, the essays that we were doing, they helped no end, weirdly.
I know. And we just spoke about earlier that there's quite a lot of paperwork in your job. And actually that's helped.
So unfortunately, there is a lot of paperwork and doing all the assignments has helped actually. More than anything, it's just time management rather than the amount of writing. But yeah, it helps loads. At the time, I wouldn't have thought it, but now I'm like, okay, I know how to structure a good piece of work.
So interestingly, you did your A-levels and did do one of the A-levels and then went over to BTEC. How's the difference between BTEC and A-levels for you?
The difference is, well, I thought I was, but I wasn't great at exams. It was just exams did not suit me. So I did my A-levels. I didn't do great in 1 year, and I thought it would be a smart idea to do them again, and I still didn't do great. So I sort of panicked a bit, and I looked around and I found the sports science BTEC, because at the time I was panicking about I need my A-levels to go to uni. Like we mentioned this, it needs to be school, A-levels, uni. So I was panicking because I was very much in that mindset, and I thought, no, BTEC's not going to get me anywhere. Everyone thinks it. That's what I thought. And then I went to a couple of the open days, and I was still a bit but it was kind of, I did it anyway. But yeah.
So good decision going to Loughborough College.
Correct. Best decision. It really was. I know that sounds really scripted, but it really was.
No, it's good. So in your job then, what's the good parts and what's the bad parts really?
Good parts and the bad parts. Well, good parts is, this sounds really like it's not job related, so to speak, but the type of people and the friendships you get in this job, because it's a very odd job compared to a lot of them. So we're all kind of really close.
Yeah.
The friend, it doesn't matter if you've never met them before. If you're in the uniform, you will act like you've known them for years because we've got each other's backs, and that's a really good thing. And then there's seeing different people every day. Different people. Some people might not like that, but I love going to different people every day, and the fact that it changes all the time. Yeah, and then there's helping people though, which is always nice. I do love it, and it sounds really stupid, but yeah, helping people is a thing. But the negatives are, you do see some shit. You do see some bad things. And also, it might not sound good to anyone else, but social life does change.
With shifts.
It is shift work.
Yeah.
I do a lot of weekends. I do a lot of nights. I do have a social life. I have a great social life, but it does change from what it was.
It's very organised now. I'd imagine it's very organised where you have to, next weekend I'm off, I can do that.
Yeah, well, I go to the pub on a Monday night. Who goes to the pub on a Monday night? But it's the only time I get. So yeah, there's positive and negative. There's not many negatives as such, to be honest.
No, that's great to hear. So with your career then, what would you think your best career decision was then? If you're looking back over the last 5-6 years or 8 years since you left school, what was the best thing that did it, and what would you suggest to learners?
Best career decision was absolutely. Doing a BTEC. In hindsight, it was the best decision.
Yeah.
At the time, obviously, I didn't think anything of it. I was just sort of panicking that I didn't have any qualifications. But in hindsight, it really was. And it made me realise that there's no rush. So the best decision for me was not going straight to uni at 18. I was not ready. No way was I ready to go to uni for any degree, never mind a medical degree. So I'm going to college, and also the lack of exams, really, because they really stressed me out. But yeah, just Loughborough College. This sounds really scripted, but in hindsight, it really was, because I was panicking. It sort of taught me that it's exams and A-levels aren't the be-all and end-all. It made me realise sometimes, bad things happen. I didn't pass my A-levels, and I thought, oh, that's it. But actually, it made me realise there's always, you could keep going, get qualifications in any way, any shape or form. So you can, there's so many opportunities to gain the qualifications you need, and that really opened my eyes to that. And it forced me to not rush into things, to not rush into uni, which was the best thing for me. And like I said, it was, even though there were a lot of assignments that they suited me more. Yeah. They just suited me better. So it's the best career decision in hindsight, even though I've been to uni, etc. But I'd say going back to college to do the BTEC, even now, is the best decision I've ever made.
No, that's great to hear. I mean, our learners right now who are 16, 17, 18, 19, what could they be doing if they're thinking about paramedic as a career, or even nursing or anything in medical side? What could they do to try and give themselves experience?
So there's so much you can do that is considered experience. To get into this job, experience is way more important than grades. So it is way more important. So you can volunteer it is kind of medical related, but also people related things. So you can volunteer literally anywhere, honestly, just as long as you're around people. But you can also get first aid qualifications. Yeah. They are desirable, first aid qualifications, that literally the smallest little first aid, like a 2-day course, put it on your CV, sorted. There's all sorts of St. John's, there's even observing and watching someone do their job. So going to football or something and just watching what the physio does, write that down, it's all desirable experience-wise. It's just the things that are sciences, medical sort of things like first aid, but it's people interaction is one of the most important skills you can have, and I'm sure lots of people are good at that. But if you can do things to prove that, so you could literally volunteer anywhere or do anything.
I think it's a great point. Like I say, I think volunteering, helping out, even if it's in a local charity shop, as long as you're dealing with people face to face, talking, communication, so much things they can do right now that will give them transferable skills to go into somewhere like paramedics or nurse or whatever that job may be in the future. It's really important.
Do anything, just get experience in anything while you can.
So what's your future career then, in the sense of not the future career, but what do you want to do in the next 5-10 years? Do you know, or?
So for me, it's very specific. So because I did a foundation degree, I don't have to, but I'm choosing to go back to uni part-time to top up to BSc.
Okay, yeah.
That's option. I am fully qualified paramedic with my foundation degree, but I'm choosing to go up in that qualification, which is probably best for me anyway because it's part-time. And from there, I then can do some courses into minor injuries. So I want to be an emergency care practitioner, which is a bit of a mouthful, which they deal with minor injuries. And when I say minor injuries, everyone thinks they're tiny, but minor injuries involve broken bones, big lacerations, like suturing, everything. I love it. So I want to work in an urgent care centre, so like Loughborough, Loughborough walk-in centre. That's what I want to do, and you need higher qualifications for that. So that's where I'm going, and that is definitely between the next 5 and 10 years. I'm not rushing anything. I just want to become the best paramedic I can be in the next few years. Yeah. I'm not looking at doing any more extra qualifications just yet because it's very hardcore.
Yeah, absolutely. So the last question to you, Vic, is that if you could go back to 2015 and see Vic at that time in the college, what would you say to her? What advice would you give her?
Work hard, but chill out, because I just panicked that I needed to get things done here and now, and that if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I started college late. I started late, and I panicked because I thought, oh no, I'm a lot older than everyone else. Everything doesn't matter what age you do anything. Some of my mates at uni about 40 or 50. It's ridiculous. So I would tell myself to crack on with the assignments. Because I didn't really do that. And then just chill out and stop panicking. Just do what you want to do. Do what you enjoy now. Because I probably didn't do that back then.
No, it's great advice, Vic. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate that, Vicky.
It's all right. No problem.